In 2002, a film titled Real Women Have Curves was released by director Patricia Cardoso. This film quickly gained popularity against all odds and helped change the views on Latin Americans and women of color in the eyes of the public. The film starred actress America Ferrera as the lead role of a young woman named Ana, who is attempting to grow on her own in contrast with her traditional viewing mother. In the film, many subtle commentaries are made on the issues such as views on Latin Americans and how women should feel about their bodies. These commentaries were most likely made in response to the last decade of Latin American and women's history in the U.S. In the 90s, the Latin American population ballooned in the United States, with a total of over 12 million Latin Americans immigrating in. Many of these people migrated to the southeast or the west coast of the United States. Due to this, the population ratio in places such as California became much more diverse than they were previously, causing a new influx of culture to arrive. As the residents eventually settled in and integrated themselves with American society, certain stereotypes and stigmas soon became apparent. One such stereotype is shown in the film by Ana's teacher, Mr. Guzman, played by actor George Lopez, as he approaches Ana's house and begins to speak to her father, Raul, played by actor Jorge Cervera Jr., about Ana going to college.
Are your parents here?
Yeah, but I told you, you
Ana,
can't.
¿quién es?
Buenas tardes, señor. Señora. Soy Luis Guzmán. Fui el maestro de inglés de Ana.
I speak English.
I'm sorry. Ana is an excellent student. I'd like to see her continue her education, go to college.
In this scene, Raul is shown to be displeased with the fact that Mr. Guzman assumes that he can't speak English well due to him being an immigrant. This displays a stereotype that was present at the time that immigrants can only speak their native language and don't know English very well. Another stereotype at the time was that Latin Americans are lazy and don't attempt to go to get a higher education. This is disproven in the movie by Ana, as she attempts to get into college with the help of her teacher. The main reason why Ana is not allowed to go to college is due to her traditional mother, Carmine, played by actress Lupe Ontiveros. Ana is shown to be a progressive woman who wants to be free from her family so she can grow. Contrast to this, Carmine wants Ana to be a perfect housewife with no need for a higher education.
Yo creo que podemos ayudarla a ir a la universidad para que se eduque.
Yo la puedo educar. Yo le enseño a coser. Le enseño a criar a sus hijos, a atender a su marido. Esas cosas no le van a enseñar ahí en el colegio.
Ana's sister Estela is 11 years older than her, leading to Carmine forcing her ideologies on Estela in ways of physical beauty, and when nothing comes of it, she abandons the idea of marriage for her.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, Gorgonia. ¿Cómo amaneciste?
Bien, ¿y tú?
¿Cómo crees con el artritis?
I see you have a new San Antonio.
That's for Ana.
And how many years have you had this one hanging here?
Ese. 11 years. I put it up on Estela's 18th birthday. I'm gonna take it down.
No, leave it there. Who knows? Estela could still get married.
It's too late for Estela to get married. Now I have to concentrate on Ana.
Carmine in this scene is shown that she views her daughter's marriage time as fleeting and eventually abandoning the idea entirely if they don't fit her ideal standards. This is shown by the fact that she gets rid of the doll for Estela and replaces a new one for Ana. The scene ends with the camera panning to two birds stuck in a cage, representing how Carmine views her own daughters as nothing more than birds she can manipulate. Estela runs a factory where dresses are made and shipped to the distributor. Carmine forces Ana to work at Estela's factory with the job of ironing dresses. Once Ana starts working, she gets ridiculed to the point where she runs from the job site, leaving her mother chasing after her and eventually catching up.
Demonios más. Ay. Yo ya no puedo más. Ya estoy muy vieja para estos trotes. no sé para qué trabajo. Mis manos están artríticas y me estoy quedando ciega de tanta costura.
Yeah, Mama, I know, okay? Everybody knows.
No me toques. Lárgate, si te quieres ir, lárgate. Lárgate. ¿Qué? ¿Te avergüenzas conmigo? ¿Te da vergüenza trabajar con nosotras? Tanto lomo, tanto sacrificio. ¿Y todo para qué? Para ustedes. Tú nomás piensas que yo soy un perro nomás para trabajar.
Oh, Mama, come on, let's go. Let's go back, come on.
Ay, Diosito.
Hold on to me. Come on, we're gonna go back.
Tú me tienes que ayudar.
In this scene, we get a good look at Carmine's character, as she is shown to be in a state of constant self-pity, stating how everyone thinks she is useless. This contrasts with her previous statements, where she only views Anna as a two-dimensional person. Only by becoming a stereotypical housewife for a rich man can Anna truly call herself a woman. Showing this contrast, it becomes more and more apparent that Carmine attempts to manipulate her daughters into becoming what she wishes she was, a stereotypical representation of beauty. This is shown in full during what is probably the most famous scene of the film.
What if you don't think anything?
Ay, Rosalie.
Ay, I look like a cow.
Rosalie, shut up. Stand up. Look at yourself. If you're a cow, then I'm a hippo.
And I'm an elephant.
And I'm Orca.
Ay, Rosalie. You are so skinny in comparison to all of us.
No, I'm not. Look at my fat hips.
Oh, come on.
And my cellulite.
You want to see cellulite? All right, here we go. Started. Hannah. It's not that cellulite. It's cellulite. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Excuse me, ladies. Estela! This is cellulite.
Ay, Stella, it's not that bad.
No.
It's not.
Tiene nada.
But you don't understand. I got all these stretch marks in my arms and chichis. Look.
That's small, honey.
No.
You want stretch marks? There you go. Okay? I have stretch marks that go from north to south. Ladies, let me show you stretch marks. Pancha! From east to west. She wins. Pero que se han vuelto locas. Ladies, look how beautiful we are. Y qué bien se siente, ¿verdad? To be rid of all these clothes and just let it all hang out. Okay, ladies, we have work to do. Come on.
Who cares what we look like when no one's watching us? Mama, aren't you hot?
Ay, déjame.
Mom, what's that scar?
This one? This one is you.
That's a big scar.
See. Look at you. Look at all of you.
This is who we are, Mama. Real women.
Desvergonzadas.
Where Carmine wants to force shame upon the women who are stripped down to their underwear, the women just accept it, as they could care less about what people think about them, leading to Carmine verbally ridiculing the women and leaving in anger. This scene perfectly encapsulates the way Carmine thinks and all the fallacies that come along with the thoughts. She wants every woman who doesn't have a thin, beautiful body to have no confidence in themselves. Her views perfectly represent the views on feminine beauty at this time, where every woman must look perfect or else they are worthless and should change. This is contrast between Anna, who is perfectly proud of her body and doesn't feel at all inclined to change. With this dichotomy on full display, Anna decides to go to college at Columbia in New York. She goes around her entire family getting blessings from everyone, and she finally arrives at her mother's room to get her blessing. She knocks on the door multiple times, only to be met by silence. As Anna leaves, her mother watches her from the window in the front. Anna looks back one more time with a visibly sad look on her face. One of the reasons why Carmine does not give Anna her blessing was most likely since she realized she was wrong. After arguing with her in the factory, Carmine must have come to a realization that her daughter is steadfast in this belief, which would only be cemented further as Anna agrees to go off to college. Knowing this growing gap between the two of them, Carmine is scared that she has to admit that she is wrong to Anna, as this would cause the gap between the two of them to grow increasingly further. This film surprised me when I first watched it. Going in, I didn't expect to be thoroughly captivated by the characters of Anna and Carmine, showing a perfect contrast in their ideologies of both traditionalism and progressivism. When I sat down to write the script for this video, I initially really just enjoyed the movie, as having these two characters alone made it a really good watch. But once I started delving deeper into the history surrounding this film, I grew to love it even more. Learning about the facts such as the film was the first ever Latin American film to be put in the Library of Congress, or just how much it changed the views on Latin Americans and women in the eyes of the public, truly cemented it as a very influential movie in my eyes.